Hey, I'm Kurt Brecht, vocalist of the Dirty Rotten Imbeciles, and you're watching Hollywood Music. Woo.
Hey, this is Groovey from Hollywood Music. I'm here with Kurt from the Dirty Rotten Imbeciles here at Moe's Barbecue and Bowling and Beer, an awesome place in the frickin' universe. How are you, sir?
Very good. Sold out show.
Oh, this place is like nuts. This place is like, seriously, there's no room left.
Oh, I didn't know. All I heard was we're playing a barbecue, and I expected a place that holds like 25 to 50 people, you know, and I was like, oh, we've hit the big time now, you know. Sold out, wow, big deal. And then we get here, and it's actually pretty big, and it's going to be a few hundred people here at least.
Well, they actually sold more tickets, so I think we're around 300 maybe.
Okay. It's going to be crowded then. It's going to be brutal.
Have you eaten here yet?
I did. I had to. I wasn't really hungry until I got here, and I smelled the meat cooking and everything, and yeah, I just had some barbecue. It was awesome.
Yeah, I love this place. This is one of my favorite places to do interviews because they take really good care of us.
And bands playing. What else could you ask for?
And beer.
Yeah.
So tell me about this tour. How's everything going with it so far?
It only started yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
In Salt Lake City, and then we slept for like 4 hours and then drove like 9 hours to get here through the snow and the mountains and everything. So I just came from Houston where it's warm and it's like, you know, it's still summer there. So it's quite a shock coming here, but I was expecting it. I dressed for it and everything.
Is it ever winter in Houston?
Used to get cold before the global warming and everything, you know. I remember it snowed a few times when I was growing up, but now it's like, you know, Christmas Day, it's like 85, you know, usually. It's crazy.
So yeah, actually I'm kind of a big fan because, you know, it was, what, 74 yesterday? No, we got a little bit of snow, but anyway.
We brought the snow with us from Salt Lake City. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Gotta have people skiing, man. It's tourism.
So what else is going on with the band, man? What are you guys all working on?
Just doing this tour, and then we have another tour coming up East Coast, New York City, and some other places like that coming up in December. Okay. And then we take our normal little holiday, you know, around Christmas time, New Year's Eve, and then we'll be back out on the road again. Check our website. You can see, you know, we already got shows booked for February, March.
Okay. Now, the thing everyone has been wondering about forever, the next album, when is it coming out?
Oh, man. It's hard to say. You know, we've just been concentrating on touring and playing all over the world and trying to play everywhere where people are wanting us to come, you know, and it's awesome position that we're in right now. We've been offered a headline and also open for a lot of festivals all over the world, and you just keep busy, and I just can't imagine starting to tell people no, we have to stop and write an album and record an album and everything, because right now we're just having a great time sort of reaping the rewards of all the years of hard work that we've done. And now that thrash is so much more popular than it was like in the 90s or whatever, that it's kind of made a comeback, and there's a new generation of kids that want to see bands like DRI, you know, in places like South America and Indonesia and, you know, the Far East and Eastern Europe and places like that, you know, where they couldn't really get rock music until recently. And yeah, so we've just been having fun doing that. I have a side project, Pasadena Napalm Division. We got an album coming out early next year. It's already all finished and everything, so maybe the closest you could get for now anyway to you know, at least hearing me on an album. Not a DRI album, of course, but
that's badass. Actually, I've been with you guys since Dealing With It, which was like 85, something like that, and thrash is always and still is my favorite, you know, style of music, bar none. Absolutely. Yeah. So, I mean, I can totally see you guys having this huge resurgence at this point. You know, just selling out places like Moe's.
I know. It's like, yeah, tomorrow will be like a Chinese restaurant I think we're playing. No, but for real though, we have played places like that. We play anywhere. We played, you know, in Serbia this summer. We played a giant castle, like it was more like an embattlement or something. I don't know. It had like 5 different moats, you know. It was just insane, this big giant thing, and we played at the same time Guns N' Roses was playing a different stage. So, you know, we go from barbecue pits, bowling alleys to, you know, fortresses. It doesn't matter. It's like we play anywhere somebody will let us play, we play, and we go places where no other bands will go. They're afraid to go, and, you know,
sure,
like through blizzards to get to Denver, stuff like that.
Well, that's what blizzards are known for. They're known to come to Denver. place is a blizzard magnet. All right, man. Well, unfortunately, you've reached the point of the interview where we throw a bunch of crazy questions at you. We ask every band coming through town these stupid questions. Are you ready, sir?
Lay it on me.
All right. In your entire touring history, all over the world, ever, what is the worst thing you've ever eaten?
I've never been asked that. Let me think for 1 second about that. A few seconds. Yeah. I'd say we used to, for years and years and years, we always got pizzas every day. That was just, a really important thing. Whenever we put, especially in the U.S., we always had pizzas every single day. And sometimes, especially, up in the Midwest or, Iowa and places like that. I mean, you just play some little place, you never know what kind of pizza you're going to get. And some of the pizzas were pretty bad, just like cardboard, basically. Just cardboard with ketchup rubbed on the top of it. And something, maybe cheese, I don't know. But I'd say that's probably the worst thing. Nothing, I don't just eat stuff without smelling it first. But I'd say some just really bad pizzas. That's about, I've personally eating things like fish eyeballs and stuff like that, like in Japan, stuff like that. But I asked to eat that. I ate it. I wasn't like tricked into it or anything. So
what's a fish eyeball taste like?
Just fishy, fishy little thing squirts out in your mouth, something. It's kind of like eating fish eggs, I guess.
I've had fish eggs, but never fish eyeballs.
Similar.
All right, man. If you had a time machine, what would you do with it?
Wow. I'm really happy in the time that I'm in right now. I think this is like a glorious time to be in.
Nice.
And there's a few times in the past that I would like to go back to, but they were so fucking brutal that I would like to kind of experience it, but not really experience it.
Right.
Like Middle Ages and knights and swords and stuff like that. But it was just such a horrible time. Such a fucking brutal time. I don't really think I would enjoy it. I'd like to just go and watch or something like that for a little while. Like some big battles.
Right,
like days where they're just hacking and chopping each other to pieces and stuff, and it was just so fucking brutal. I just have to see that.
Just be an observer, like in a duck blind or something.
Exactly.
That's awesome. Thank you very much for your time, sir. Right on. This is Groovy with Hollywood Music, and we're with Kurt from DRI, Moe's Barbecue, Denver, Colorado.
Sold out like
motherfucker.